Hello Trigglers and welcome to the channel. So I've done the in-depth version. I'm now going to do the quick version. I won't explain too much. I'm just going to break down how the cloud works. So I'm going to show you the cloud, and this is the beautiful cloud. As you can see, it's pretty alive and moving. Just going to do a quick full screen like that. Beautiful, isn't it? So we are going to create a new material. I'm going to do a cloud 2 test. And when it's done that, I'm just going to open it up. Of course, I'm going to drag it to the right screen so you can see what the fuck I'm doing. And then we are just going to put out some constants. But before that, we're going to change this bad boy right here to a, that's not it. That's not it either. A subsurface, so light can shine through it. And then we are going to activate tessellation, of course. We're going to use triangles for rounder objects. And now is the part where we are going to create a constant. This is going to be for the overall color. 0.95 makes it a little bit silverish because a pure white cloud does not look natural. We're now going to create another one. That's not it. I want it to be 0.5. I'm going to connect that bad boy to the opacity, which is self-explanatory. I'm going to create yet another one, and this one is going to be 0.005. It's going to be to the subsurface color and to the emissive color. The emissive color is the part where it shines up the side that is underneath the cloud. So if it's nothing, then it's just going to be pitch black, which isn't natural at all. So that's that one. And then we are going to add a value to the tessellation multiplier as well. So there you go. You got the standard things set up right there. Next up, we're going to fix the static movement, which pretty much tells the cloud how fast it's going to go or will move in place. So what we're going to do right now is that we are going to go get a node that is called time. And then we are going to create a constant, and we're going to convert that into parameter. We're going to call u speed. I'm going to put u2 into a multiplier. Boom, just like that. And then we are going to create a constant vector 4, just like that. This one right here, this bad boy, we are going to name, of course, we're going to do it into parameter first, just like that. And then we're going to name it direction. This is the thing that's going to decide which direction the clouds is going to float towards. And then we're going to multiply you bad boys just like that. I'm going to put a circle around you, press C to comment, and I'm going to call you static movement. Boom, just like that. Next up, we are going to get the world positioning so we can actually, so the cloud knows where it is and whatnot. So I'm going to do a world position then. Damn you. I confuses me every time as well. So absolute world position, and then we're going to create another parameter. We are going to name you object scale, which is pretty self-explanatory in itself. We're going to give you a value of 1. Then we are going to create a multiply to multiply you two bad boys together. And of course we have to add up these two different things together. So I'm just going to add you two. Just whoops. Of course I want you to connect, and boom, that was that part. And I'm gonna create some more space now, and I'm going to add a noise node right here. I'm just gonna put in the whatchamacallit, the values right here. You can play around with these as much as you want. I'm gonna keep this at 0.1, 0.001. I'm gonna change you into a fast gradient 3D texture so we don't get any jaggedy edges. I'm going to keep the level at 6. I don't really need to change that. I'm going to change you to minus 0.3, just like that. Gonna put the add into the position, just like that. And then the next part is that I want a constant turned into parameter, and I want you to be the scale, because I want to be able to control you from the outside. Just gonna set you to a base of 100, Gonna create a multiply, and there we got the noise. It's gonna look like this with the noise, and then when we actually multiply it, it's gonna look like that. Pretty cool. The next part is a clamp. Oh, that's not the button I wanted to press, not at all. I'm actually going to get a clamp, just like that. And the clamp makes so the jaggedy edges and whatnot that comes out of it won't be as harsh, so it just softens the edges. And of course I want to be able to control you from the outside, so I'm just going to convert you to a clamp parameter, just like that. I'm going to do a multiply, and then I'm going to put you into A, and then you into the min, and then you into max. But then we have to, of course, change you into -1, just like that. All right. And I want the clamp to be at a base of 200. So there we go. There's the clamp. And then just like anything else, we need the vertex normals, because it is a vertex normal, just like that, because it has to do with tessellation and displacement. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to get a node called local position, and then we are going to put the bottom one into something called normalize, just like that. And then we are going to connect you into a switch parameter. There we go, static switch parameter. I'm gonna call you vertex normal based. Gonna put you into true, gonna put you into false, just like that. And then of course within the actual node itself, we wanna tick this bad word right here, yes. And then of course we want to multiply everything together, just like that. So it will look like this over here. And then it will look like this when it's clamped. And then when multiplied, it will look like this. All right. Then there isn't really much to it. You just have to plug the multiply into the world displacement, just like that. And then we can, of course, see the results right away. And the next step is, of course, to create a material instance out of this. So let's go on ahead and do that. All right, so what we are going to do now is that we are going to add this Cloud2 test into, well, a placeholder, which is going to be this one right here. So I'm just going to plug it up, and you can see that, well, it's not really moving. It does respond when you move it though, but we want it to move in place just like that. And to get that going, we need to make a material instance first. Just gonna save it like that, and then I'm going to plug that in, and just as expected, it's not gonna do much. It's because we haven't really activated anything. So we're gonna activate this bad boy, this one, and pretty much everything. And then I'm gonna put in 0.5 and 1, I think, or 1.5, I think 1 will be good, right? And then I want the objects, I want the speed to be really fast, of course. And then let's save this and see how it looks. And you see, it's not bad already, but it's still not as I want. 1.5, like 50, how does that look? There it is. That's better. And that's pretty much how it works. It's not any harder than that. I hope you enjoyed this little guide or tutorial. You can find the material in the description as well if you want to donate a little bit of money to get it as well, or you can just follow this very quick tutorial if you don't want to, you know, go through the hassle of actually understanding every node. Or if you do understand every node, then congratulations, you are smarter than I am. See you guys in the next video.